Region Spider, 7:54. It's an hour later on the tweet. Our second chance dance 2 weeks away. The day before Valentine's Day. A lot of singles here on the Gold Coast. And we've got a little bit of insight as to why that might be.
Joining us is Dr. Nikki Goldstein, a sexologist and relationship expert. There seems to be, for some reason, a lot of singles on the Gold Coast, 40 plus. Let's just say that. Like in the older demos, some of them have maybe never found the true love, and some newly divorced. Some have been single for a long time. Is the rules different when you are a little bit older when it comes to dating?
I think things do change as we get older, but we also need to recognise single as a chosen status. You know, it used to be something where there was so much shame and it was people being too fussy, or you can't keep someone, or you can't find someone. Now people are actually choosing to be single, and what I call sometimes single but dating, where they don't particularly want an official partner, but they are out having companionships, having sexual encounters, going on dates with people. But things do change because as we get older, we know more about not necessarily sometimes what we want, but what we don't want. And we all come with a little bit more baggage. So that might not be, children and ex-husband and ex-wife, but also emotional baggage. We've all had traumas. We've all had past experiences. We have life experience, which makes a date colourful, but it can also make things a little bit more complex sometimes.
What about Kevin Wilson sung about it? Do you seal the deal on first dates?
Oh,
no, I'm just with it. This is a second chance dance. They're getting a chance. I reckon
It's not the third or fourth chance dance.
exactly right.
Well, I think sex can actually be a way some people are dating these days. We put a lot of importance on physical chemistry and attraction. So for some people, it's really up on top of their list as a priority to see if that's there straight away. But I always think, you've got to gauge each situation for what it is. You might jump into bed with someone too soon and then they think, they just want something casual. They don't want necessarily a relationship, and they've already marked you as that particular category. There's always going to come with a risk of jumping into bed on the first date, and you need to be aware of that. But if it feels right, if it's consensual, if you feel that you're going to be respected, then there's also nothing wrong with it as well. I think it's just understanding both sides and making sure you're aware of what you want in the future.
But Dr. Nikki, old school values, do they still work? I mean, the mystery and the chase, and maybe if you put it all out there, guys, because they do like the bit of a chase.
Well, I think we're kind of coming back to a few old school dating values. The problem is some of them are a little bit outdated. So when we have a look at the bill debate and who should pay, that's a really hot topic these days with no easy solution, because men are saying, well, hang on, if we want equality here and we want to be equal, is it right that a man is just expected to pay for dinner? The chase, a lot of people now perceive the chase as game playing. We've got ghosting and breadcrumbing and all these different things. Years ago, it was seen as, well, let's be a little bit unavailable. Let's show somebody that they're just not going to have our attention straight off the bat. Now that things are more fast-paced, a lot of that behaviour is seen as, someone's stuffing me around, they're just playing games. So I think we need to find that mix between looking at those old-fashioned manners. I'm a big manners person. But at the same time, just being conscious of those dating etiquettes that we once might have thought were okay, how they fit into modern society.
Well, there's a lot to consider. If you want to come along to our second chance dance, register at triplem.com.au. Just after 8, we're going to meet someone who is coming along.
100%. He or she's chucking their hat in the ring.
And maybe if you're single and you hear this person, it might make you register. You might like what you hear.
92.5 Triple M.